recap of the week, and we begin with diplomacy. War for pussies. Last week, Iran and the US reached a historic nuclear agreement, and this week the Obama administration began its effort to sell that deal back home. And judging by Thursday's congressional hearing, they may have an uphill battle.
Convince me that what we're going through right now isn't just a big charade.
With all due respect, you guys have been bamboozled.
Not unlike a hotel guest that leaves only with a hotel bathrobe on his back. I believe you've been fleeced.
What? That last one doesn't even make sense. If you've ever stayed in a hotel, you know, if you get out of there with a free bathrobe, I don't care what you gave up to get it, that's a good deal. They are soft. Those things are soft. It's like being inside a monogrammed sheep. This is the beginning of 60 days of congressional review, and strap in because it could be a rough 2 months ahead. One group opposing the deal is reportedly spending as much as $40 million campaigning against it, including ads like this one.
Restrictions end after 10 years. Then Iran could build a nuclear weapon in 2 months. Congress should reject a bad deal. We need a better deal.
Oh, a better deal! Of course, why didn't John Kerry think of that? In fact, why stop there? Why not get an even better deal while you're at it? Or even ask for the best deal plus $100 and a free hotel bathrobe. That's how diplomacy works, right? You just ask for it and they give it to you. That's my understanding. So it seems pretty clear the Obama administration has its work cut out for it. So what are they doing to compete with that $40 million war chest?
They've actually launched this Twitter handle called @TheIranDeal. The whole goal here really is come at me. If you want any questions about this deal, if you're a naysayer, make sure to tweet us because we will get the facts straight.
That's right. The administration is fighting back with a Twitter account. And to be fair, it was going pretty well for a day or so until the Iran deal got into a feud with Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj. Taylor was like, the Iran deal allows Iran to keep 1/3 of its 19,000 centrifuges. And Nicki was like, how do we know the Iran deal will ensure Iran keeps uranium ore refinement to 5%? And then the Iran deal was like, WTF, ladies, I've done nothing but love and support you. And then it was on. It was on. The point is, Twitter is not a place for this shit, and it's going to be a long 60 days. So let's move on to FIFA, an international crime syndicate that occasionally organises soccer matches. As we have amply covered on this show, FIFA and its head, Sepp Blatter, have been engulfed in allegations of corruption. Blatter has been trying to clean up his image of late, and this week he was in Russia preparing for the 2018 World Cup, where he uttered words no human has ever said before.
First of all, I have to say thank you, President Putin. You make us happy and comfortable. Thank you so much.
That never happened. Also, I'm honestly surprised that they were able to touch each other without instantly creating a vortex of concentrated evil that sucked all of humanity into a gaping maw of eternal darkness. And I have to say, shaking hands with Putin when you may be facing corruption charges bespeaks a much larger problem for FIFA's top brass, because sometimes it seems they honestly may not know how bad their actions look. Take former FIFA Vice President Jeffrey Webb, who just last week faced charges of accepting bribes worth millions of dollars. He pled not guilty and was released on $10 million bail. But wait, just wait until you see how he came up with it.
He provided a Ferrari, 10 properties and 5 Rolex watches to secure his release on bail.
A Ferrari and 5 Rolexes. That does not look great when you're fighting corruption charges. His bail was apparently set at 1 midlife crisis. But there is nothing that is likely to be worrying FIFA more at the moment than the potential loss of the thing most precious to them.
FIFA admits it is having trouble getting new sponsors, and the ones it already has, well, they want a meeting. The CEO of Visa called FIFA's response to the scandal, quote, wholly inadequate. A few hours ago, Budweiser's parent company InBev joined that call. Also, McDonald's, another huge sponsor, said it is not satisfied and will not be without the transparency of an independent commission.
Wow. You know your organisation is in trouble when McDonald's says it is not satisfied. This is coming from the maker of greyish-brown meat circles, tiny condensed chicken mistakes, and, once a year, the Shamrock Shake, a.k.a. a leprechaun's diarrhea.